You wouldn't believe how easy it is to lose stuff on the boat. And I know I've spoken about losing my glasses. Well, they're on my mug now, so can't lose them. Although I have to put them on my nose to make sure I can see where I'm going. Because everything's short vision, pretty much, on the boat. I've lost a pair of shoes. And I do have a fear that they're outside. Because I forgot about them yesterday. I have a fear, and it rained. So that's not a particularly good thing, is it? Of course, there they are. Nice one, Chris. Ugh. Nightmare. Age concern. We're going shopping. How interesting is that? Well, it's not, but it is. Wet feet. Dead Christmas tree. Colin's bag's out there somewhere, look. And I must remember to lock the door. Those of you that know me will know my thoughts on security aren't exactly as they should be. I often leave the keys in the door because I'm so absent-minded.
Door locked and ready to go. Lock, door, back. Are you? Late again.
What was that?
One of these.
God help us. Come on. I'll get in the back, mate.
No, I'm getting in the back.
No, I can get because it's better for filming. It's very nice of you to offer to do this for us, Martin.
Don't worry, I wouldn't answer us. I thought I found it and I thought,
Because we did plan to go tomorrow.
Yes.
you did?
Yeah. But it's on Shanks's pony or cycling. One thing about Waitrose, you can smell the fresh bread from the outside. Rather nice.
Authorised, please remove card.
Yes.
Why do we always talk to these things? I have no idea. And Chris is going to put me. Would I like a receipt? Yes, please.
You are a nightmare to come shopping with. Do you know that?
Shopping at Waitrose.
Doesn't the summer have such an effect? I love it. First day of sun, real sun, where it's been up first thing in the morning and it's going to last all day. So summertime charging is a generator to charge the power pack, because I use that every time I do some editing and it lasts about 10 hours. And that means, well, generally speaking, I don't have enough battery power in that to finish off an edit unless it's simple. Generally speaking, my edits are a little bit more complex than perhaps they need to be, but I think if I was to do a less complex edit, you would now notice. I think there's been continual improvement, or at least I hope you think there's been continual improvement in my storylines, in what I do. Sometimes I do find it difficult to find a storyline, I think it's a lot easier, as I've said this constantly, when you're working as a couple. And, you know, having Colin next door, great content he is. Great content. But there we go. I'm in a happy place. I spoke to Keith this morning. Keith's in that boat there. We had a nice little chat about life. He lives on his own in that boat, and he works at a motor museum just down the road. Now, I asked him, how long you been living on the boat, mate? He goes, oh, about 5 years. I said, how long did it take you to get used to it? Long answer. But the short version is 2 years, 2 winters. And you know what? I kind of agree with him. So if you are new to buying a boat or going to live on a boat and you're on your Todd, don't be surprised if it takes you about 2 years. I listened to a story someone was banging on, I think it might have been Colin actually, who was saying that he was speaking to some fella, and now Colin speaks to everybody. You think I'm people focused? He's in a different league. But he was talking to someone, and this fella was saying, oh, yeah, I've been on the boat a couple of months, can't handle it. I think that's normal, particularly if you're on your own and he's going to sell up. You need to give it 2 years. Now, when I got into, I applied for the New Zealand Air Force 20 odd years ago, and I actually got in. On the final interview they said you need to give it 3 years to get used to living in New Zealand. But of course, when you live in New Zealand, it's very difficult to come back to the UK because there's a price differentiation, which New Zealand is reasonable, UK is unreasonable with regards to price strategy of houses and all that sort of stuff. I don't know what it's like in New Zealand now, but this was 20 odd years ago. Clearly I never went. My daughter said to me, Dad, we went to boarding school so we didn't have to move schools all the time. Now you're going to make us move country. I don't want to go. Okay, fair enough. So I didn't. Was it an opportunity missed? You do everything for your kids, don't you? Everything within your power. Anyway, enough of that. Sun shining. You'll notice also my roof is almost clean and tidy. Gym work's coming on. Gym work on the boat, bit of press ups, bit of summertime bod coming. Chris. Yeah, I know. I'm coming. As if by magic, the rain has stopped. Start of a new chapter. One of the things I think of my boating life is, well, I never knew what my life was going to end up like. And I'm moving into a marina. There's a long story behind it, which parts of it I will share, and it's all down to the name of the boat, really. Maximise life. I had a job lined up when I left the mob, working as a coach, you know, executive coach, that type of stuff, and it all fell apart slightly when my son had leukemia, got leukemia. And so I phoned up the fellow and said, listen mate, I said, family come first, I need to look after him, I need to make sure that Max is okay. And you know, so I gave up that opportunity to look after Max or the other two at home. And you know, things happened, things changed, and Max got better, which is great. It was a couple of months ago when I emailed him and I said, if there's an opportunity that, and you know, begging, and you want to consider me working for you again, then it would be appreciative. I'm off, leaving Colin behind, which is well, I'm quite sad about it actually, but not forever. So here's the thing, I'm going into a marina. The reason for that is I've got an opportunity coming my way, and along with the lines of Maximise Life, you don't give up opportunities like this. I'll explain. Say again, mate. Yeah, well, when I've gone out, clearly. Thanks, mate.
Pleasure.
Just need to jump across.
I ain't jumping across.
Oh, you can? No, that's
I
not.
ain't jumping across, not with that camera on, I'm not.
So this runs along the lines of the boat, Maximise Life. For those of you that know, those that don't know, the boat was going to be called In Slow Time, and my whole premise of getting a boat was to allow me to see the kids. Wherever the kids were going to live, I could get there. I mean, they were living in Uxbridge, so I could get to Uxbridge on the boat easy, and that was the whole aim. They could spend some time with me on the boat, and I would look after them during school holidays and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Things haven't quite worked the way we wanted to, because Max fell poorly. He had leukemia, and I had lined up a job as a coach, and that would mean that I could work from the boat and everything was great. But I thought it was more important to look after my lad on the premise that I could spend some time with him in hospital or look after the other two. So that was the plan. There's a boat called Trinity here. 38 grand he wants for it. Nice little boat for those that are interested. Just north of Property Marina. I do like some of these old on the side marina style things. Worse for wear.
I can go down now.
Well done, Einstein.
I'm thinking what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking? Go on, they're trying to get through here. Hurry up. There's a nice property. This opportunity is for a month. Open, honest, transparent. I'm making videos all week to tide me over. After a month, I'm coming back to the UK, and my plan is to travel with Colin down to the K&A. Now, what happens on the K&A, if all goes well, I will be looking for a marina, because that will enable me to fly to the Middle East and do what I need to do. I've made sufficient videos to keep you entertained over the next 2 weeks, and well, this week and next week. Next week is going to be about my life on a marina. I've only been in the marina a week, but it is profoundly different, and I'll explain that along the way. When I go into the Middle East, I don't know if I can vlog. Will vlog. I want to vlog. I think my USP was more about me than it was the Narrowboat. My vehicle was a Narrowboat for me to start doing some filming, and to be honest, filmmaking was hard work. I enjoyed it. It gave me something to do. It gave me opportunities. Opportunities have come my way because of this. So sometimes, you know, when you maximize life and you want to do things, sometimes you don't know what opportunities are coming your way. I certainly don't, or didn't. And the merch is still going to be on sale. I'm still going to be vlogging, I hope. I'm still going to be on the canals. But it may not be continuous cruising. It does depend on how the cultural fit of me and the organisation work out, and I'm going to do my level best to make it work, because it is an opportunity, and this is a chapter. The next chapter, what's that going to do? Well, I still want to do photography. I still, as I say, I still want to do this life. I don't have anywhere else to live. It's still on a narrowboat, but it might be in a marina. And the time I have off, I would just, you know, move about and do some vlogging and meet up with people. And just all that stuff. I'm in a state of flux, is all I'm going to say, because I don't know what I don't know. I might struggle with the comments. They take up a big part of my day. Hence the reason I'm late answering some, because I've been filming and editing and all that sort of stuff. So bear with, please, because I will be back. But for now, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and I hope to see you next week, and your continued support is really appreciated, and I'll let you know how things go. Until next week, ciao.